Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio on the Sea Block mod. So, the culmination of yesterday's efforts was to produce this line of ore for the 4 ores, and right now we're just putting the other 2 products in boxes. Eventually we're going to need to deal with them, but for now I want to start turning these ores into plates. I'm not quite sure exactly how to do that to make it look pretty. But I know the basic steps is going to be, well... No, let's just... I was thinking, could we offset it and make it still work? Make it look pretty? I'm thinking no. Well, maybe... No. No, let's just go like this. We were thinking that one blast furnace could hold, well... The idea was we were... Sorry, I keep waffling. I'm going back and forth. I'm confusing myself. The idea was that we were eventually going to double this. We were going to have a mirror on the other side. So I should probably make something that's symmetrical, that way. Right now, we don't have enough filtration units to support another one. But I would like to eventually... So... Let's just start placing stuff and we'll mess with it later. I don't want to make it too low. It would get in the way of the belt. Like that, sure. No, this is going to make ingots, which will need to be loaded into 2 other things. Let's just... We'll just go a bit beyond this. We should probably use fast inserters for everything now, these days. This is going... Well, actually, wait a minute. Let's make this forward more so that we can get... I'm trying to figure out a good pattern, something that's aesthetic, but actually will accomplish what I'm looking for. I think... Okay, let's start backwards. We're gonna have each one of these things is going to have 4 casting machines, and we're gonna. Well, I don't want the layout to look terrible. Let's just okay. I need to stop complaining about this. We're gonna pull in a line of. That's going to be our ore. We'll put it right like that. No, we'll put it right like this. No. We'll put it like that. How is this thing compared to the ore sorter? Okay, it's that size. So there. And eventually there'll be one on the other side that will also feed it. I like that. Okay, that's gonna make ingots. Now the ingots have to go into the induction furnace, which we'll make like that. How are we gonna get? That'll be fine, because we'll run the coke up this way. Yeah, the carbon right like that. So let's make some space for it. Keep in mind that's gonna be there. Okay, this is gonna make molten copper. I'm making this copper, but it's I guess, yeah, we crossed these accidentally. Oh well. This is gonna be copper, which is gonna output as molten. And now we're gonna need a set of 4 casting. You know, I might want to put them out. No, we want to make it. I want to make it symmetrical across the sides. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna output then. I thought that we were gonna output north. That was the plan. I guess when we duplicate this, we're gonna have these extra products like the slag. In fact, okay, let's just. In time, we're gonna have 3 of these going down. 1 for slag, 1 for silicon ore, and 1 for nickel. Maybe. And we could deal with them somewhere else. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that these are in the wrong spots. It's okay though. It's just gonna look a little backwards compared to the top one. Okay, casting. We're going to cast. We'll make the top be, well, I want to split it. Like that. And then we'll output into the middle and go like that. There. And since these are going out to the right side, and even when we duplicate this up, we can have all the slag still going on this. We can have this be on the left. There'll be 4 lines going this way. What kind of an interval do we have? We have an interval, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 wide from the end of this casting machine. I really need to get rid of that worm. It's making me nervous. All those worms. Let's repair that so it takes up less inventory space. Okay, and this looks ugly now. It used to be better. Okay. I don't know, should I be maybe putting these on separate sides? It's difficult to know. I think we're gonna go with this for now, and then they'll all go over this way. Okay, and eventually 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Actually, it's gonna be 4, so we should have this one be the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this will work. Why is this not producing more things? It's okay. It can't output the iron, of course. Oh, but we wrecked this. We wrecked this because okay, we're gonna have to have something going back the other way, and it's going to be like this. But we'll sure. Actually, we can just put it right alongside that. It's a little messy, but because it's going the wrong way. But I think we can get away with it. so this is coming from over here. Can we get some more iron going? And this was something else. Okay. All right. Eventually this will be 2 lines of carbon, so I'm not feeling bad about this. Although I could see wanting to duplicate this over eventually. Oh well, not now. For now, this little makeshift thing will work fine. And there's nothing along the top of here, so we'll just go ahead and make the tops of each of these where we get the ore, where we get the carbon. We'll belt it up in a moment. Not belt it. That's a little annoying. I think we can go over that though, right? Interesting. Cute. There. We'll have to figure out how to make this work in when it's prettier, when it's closer to when we'll have to figure out a better way to make this work when this is so close together. I don't want to just mirror it. I want to make it the same structure. Well, maybe we'll have to mirror it. It might be cleaner to mirror it. Yeah, we should mirror it. Sorry, I'm not being as decisive this playthrough, this episode as I usually am. I guess I'm just not quite fully committing to this working the way I want it to. Are these facing the right way? They need to be like this, I think. They need to have one of them up. There. Because we'll fill it in from back here. Alright. Can we mirror it right next to so that this has the same? No, I don't think that's a good idea. That's not a good idea. Each one will have to have a dedicated feeder line. So this was even with that, so we can do that the same. Is this gonna work? I think each of these are taking up more space than this, so when we stack them together, they're not gonna work. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, let's get rid of this section. Eventually, we're gonna have another thing right there. Alright, so, but we can just put the casters over here. Keep it more even. I like that. I like that. Now it's like a nice little block. Casting machine, not casters. Okay, and this goes up like this and like that. That's not a good spot for it. Let's just change this. We'll make it go down a bit more. In fact, let's change both of these. So they're both in the middle. There, I like that. Nice and symmetric looking. Okay, we need to put this here. Sorry if I'm like taking way longer than I should be to get this simple furnace setup going. I just I've never done a furnace setup using this mod pack, so it's new to me. I'm still skeptical about how much space we're taking up. I mean, this is going a lot lower, so I need this one to go up also. But then that one will collide. What if I were not to do that? If I were to try to put this going down, and I'll get this to work somehow. Oh, this would be right like that, which is enough room. I like that. I like that idea. Okay, let's pull this back. Yeah, we have too much stuff. This will need to go really far north then, which will look ugly, but that's okay. No, we can just do it like this. We can come in from the side. Right? Or will that not have enough? Because this is in the way. We'll have to make this bend. No, let's make it more symmetric. I need some room to drop some stuff. Just hold some things for now, please. Not that. We'll make this go south before we cross over there. You'll have to go under, because the other one is too close. And then we'll come out like this, like that. Can we do the same thing here? So this will be like this. We said this would have to go under. I think that's okay. It's, you know, nice and aesthetic a little bit. Except I did it wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did it wrong. The whole idea of this was that this was going to be coming in the top. We were going to make it so they all have the same orientation. So this can just go right straight up like that, which is a little annoying, but it's what we need to do to make it fit. And the casters are level with this. There. I like it. We've got a nice stackable pattern. Why are they not lined up? They are too far over. Like that. And eventually we'll have to snake in the ore this way. Past this. That's fine. Yeah, it's the littlest things, trying to make it all look nice, that I end up getting caught up way more than I should be. Should we be making solder this way too, perhaps? Maybe we should. What else are we gonna need the lead plates for? Microwavers. Okay, so we're gonna certainly need it without the. We're certainly not gonna be able to just ignore lead plates like we can ignore the actual sapphirite ore. Yeah, we'll need it for batteries. And tin we use all over the place. So what was I don't even know what I was thinking about that. It might be easier not to have a big setup like this for solder. Even though if we end up using quite a bit of it, maybe I'll change my mind. This isn't balanced, lane balanced, by the way, so that could be a problem. Oh well. Let's just get these two going and hooked up so we can just like see if we're producing ore in the right way. So this is going to be iron. This is iron ingots. This is iron molten. We'll pull in 3 and output 4. Which doesn't make sense, but maybe we'll just see if 2 works on both sides. Because we're only outputting at the rate of 2 from these. And not even that. This will be less than 2. So 2 should be fine. I wonder if we should like put some storage, like the way we'd store excess metal would be, because if these don't deplete at the same rate, this will all get backed up because each ore produces both of them. That could be trouble. Anyway, not my problem yet, not for now. So we needed one of these. And we'll just pull in 1, I think. Should be sufficient. Okay, let's get some... How do I want to do that? Probably I want to just do them all in a line. And we were gonna do... How are we gonna make this work? Like this, I guess. We were gonna make it skip a step. I forgot. We can do that. It's not a problem. We can still get a line of ore in that way. It's barely enough room though. I kind of wish I had spaced these more. I was trying to be really neat with this, but it's kind of hemmed in my how much room I have available to do things on this side. Let's just do it from the middle. I don't mind the extra belt. No, let's make it nice and symmetric like that. Sorry, it's so dark. I really need to get lights in this place. it's going to be casting the bottom faster than the top because of the way the belts are laid out. So we'll have to make sure to balance. That should be part of the pattern, I'd say. No, this way. This plates look different than the base game. They're shinier. Maybe? Out of fast inserters. No, I should just stack this up. Yeah, we need to get this going too. Let's go grab some more fast inserters. I think we need we're out of boards. And we're out of tin down there, right? Or does it still have some? No, there's none down there. We have tin ore that we can make happen. Just to get this going. I've been totally neglecting the rest of my base. I wonder how badly things have gone. Looks like coal's still doing fine. That was my main concern, that as we start adding new things, it's going to be very expensive in terms of energy use. We don't need that. We want more tin. And actually we can get rid of this too. Yeah, we need to get this automated. But soon we will have a line of each ore going out of our new smelting area. And or not each ore, each plate. And we'll be able to do whatever we want with it. We'll need to transfer some of this stuff up north. So that we have what am I saying? Cellulose and acetic acid. Acetic acid? What am I saying? What is this? This is alginic acid. Or organic acid? Something like that. We had a ton of tin right there. What was I thinking? I just want to get some more fast inserters so I don't have to remember to replace it later. Sorry for the less than stimulating part, perhaps. Walking back and forth between two things to get more circuit boards. Okay, that's enough for now. We can go deal with it. Alright, let's go back to setting this up. If nothing else, we can set up the buildings and then check back and grab more circuits for inserters. Why do we need inserters here? I thought this is pretty good to go. Oh well. So what do we do up here? In the dark. Where is my light? There's so many lights we could be having. Now that we've got all these automated plates. And this isn't working because it is working. It doesn't seem like we're producing as much. Okay, I guess we just need to let this unwind because this is over. I mean, we're expecting that this could actually handle another bank of these. So eventually, it'll burn through the excess copper over here. And these caster machines just fill up, right? No, they don't. Or maybe they do. Yep, they just fill up. Alright. Let's set up another 3 of them. Another 2 of them. Okay, so this is even with that. We can just do these both at once. Right? Yeah. Okay, this is the primary. This is in the way. Should fix that. This is the primary. It's always going to be on top, so we can just deal with that. Goes to the middle, or it goes just past the middle. This is a 4x4, so it's a little tricky to declare what the middle is. I can narrow it down to 2. Okay. I'm thinking, do we perhaps want to switch this down to the bottom and then we can come... No. No, this is fine. This is fine. We just... Let's make it a bit lower. No, a bit higher than that. Like that. Just so it doesn't get in the way of this one's. So let me just lay these out. These are going to be like this. So we want to make sure we don't cross that. It needs to be like what we do. We came in right like that. So there. So like that. It's not quite the same as right down there because the interval's different, but it accomplishes the same sort of thing. I probably spent way too much time dithering over the layout of this, and it probably is not going to buy me anything. But it makes me happier. You know, I feel like, you know, that I just spending a bit of time putting some thought into it. If I hadn't done that, I'd be regretting it all the time. Now, when I look at it and it seems inefficient, I can say, well, at least I did my bit. I gave it a try, and I couldn't come up with anything better. This is lead ingots. This will be molten lead and lead plates. This is tin ingots, molten tin, and tin plate. How exactly does the soldering works? So we can produce solder plate. No, the only way we can do that is by combining those two in a regular furnace. But maybe there was... Wait, this produces solder plate, which we can use to generate solder. Maybe this is a completely different way of getting solder. Yeah, we can get it from molten solder, which we build from ingots of tin and lead. I see. So in theory, we could actually, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's a really good idea. Have half of these, only half of these going, and the rest will make solder. How much solder are we gonna need? Is the question. Let's leave this alone for now, but let's keep in mind that we could always just replace the middle of this with solder instead. Or no, we need a whole blast furnace with different amounts because it's the ingots that would be an issue. Meh, leave it alone for now. Oh, it was 2, right? Yeah. And then we're out. I guess we'll do a bend here. We don't need to. We could just make this one go out, but in the interest of symmetry, we'll add an unnecessary bend. To an extent. Or should I put it up? Maybe I should put it up there. Better symmetry than what we just did. And we'll just add some regular inserters until we come back with the fast ones, just so I don't have to come back to it, just so I can make sure it's working. What's this happening? Why is it yelling at me? Don't know. My computer just started yelling at me. It could go either way. I think that's fine. Yeah. Oh, we did that differently than I expected. Oh, this should definitely be right there. In the interest of symmetry. How do we do that? On the outside, yeah. Okay. Oh, we're out of power poles. Okay. All right. How's mineral water doing? It's up, but that's because we're throwing some away, right? Yeah, I forgot. We did that horrible thing down there. Throw away our precious minerals. We could be harvesting rocks from. Or what do we do with mineral water? Okay, we use mineral water, rocks to get mineral water. So by throwing mineral water away, we're wasting rocks. Sort of. That's not going to work. Where that's located. It should be right there. And we need a couple lights. Like that. And in the middle here. Why isn't this producing stuff yet? I guess it is. It's just slow. It takes a while to get started. No, this isn't producing stuff. No oxygen gas. I didn't know this needed oxygen gas. It's different. Oh, the recipe's different. Wait a minute. Let me just look at this. Are any of these? The steel needs oxygen gas too. Limestone too. No, limestone produces something. And this produces... I don't know what that is. Is that, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, there's even a little thing there. Oh! Well, this completely changes my ideas. How am I gonna... Complications. Okay, we'll have to just repower this, but what is that in particular? It's some sort of sulfur thing. It's sulfur dioxide gas. Yeah, we get it from lead ore processing. And apparently from zinc processing, which I can't do yet. We do all this work trying to get it right, and now we have to have complications, all these complications. And really, I should do another one of these, just to turn iron straight into steel. Okay, so what do I need? I need to get, let's just figure out what we're gonna do. We'll insert right there. We'll power that there and that there. We'll need to run lines of... do we have a lot of piping? We could make a lot of piping. Best laid plans, you know? And suddenly there's like this unexpected factor that you never thought of. How are we gonna get that out of here? Why didn't that work for this one? Are these not in line? No, they are. Because it was too high. We could go like, we'd have to go like this. Okay, let's figure out where we're gonna pull in from. We should have, we have in our pipe bus, we have both of those things. It's oxygen, it said, right? Oxygen. Doesn't say, but it's oxygen, I'm pretty sure. No, one more. There. We might actually be ending up running low on oxygen. And we're only getting it from these catalyzers. Or electrolyzers. And we're throwing it away quite a bit. We're using it for many things. Okay, and the other one was the sulfur dioxide gas. Oops. We'll put it right here. We could just vent it, to be honest. There's not much use for sulfur dioxide at the moment. Actually, that's a thought. Anything else we want to do with this? No, there's only... Okay, wait. Sulfur dioxide gas. We could throw it away. We could barrel it. We could make it into sulfuric acid, which is what we're doing. And we could make it into sulfuric acid a different way. What was the first way? So... 40 purified, 60 becomes 50, or 50 becomes 50. But faster. If we had sulfur processing. Okay, that's a mod conflict. Again, these water-cooled, overclocked neural... what is this for? Oh, that's for purple science. Okay. We'll have to deal with that eventually. It seems like sulfur is a byproduct in a lot of things, and right now we're throwing it away. We could create sulfur eventually, but we don't need it. So should I just vent? rather than trying to leach back in. I think we're gonna. We don't have very many of these flare stacks, so. What was the other thing that needed it? It was steel processing? Molten steel. What about solder? Does solder have byproducts? No. No. Steel ingots is the issue. No, it doesn't have a byproduct. Well, solder will have the same byproduct as this. Why is this producing so slowly? Okay, it's fully maxed out. Eventually, we're gonna run out of sludge. That's the issue right now. We run out of sludge. Let's just, for an overflow area. Does this take longer too? No, it's all the same recipe. It's speed, I remember. We looked at that before. This just ran out of ore. Because of we're out of sludge. Right. We already talked about that. It seems like whenever we solve a problem, another one appears. But that's, you know, part of the fun of the game. I'm not going to complain about it too much. Just clear our inventory out so we can get back into the swing of things. Alright. Let's grab a bunch of copper so we can get our circuitry going again. And figure out what's going wrong with our sludge production, because we were supposed to have enough sludge to get this entire to get all that entire array going full 100% of the time. But apparently we do not. Not enough slurry? No, it's filling up each time. No, not enough slurry. Because we're not doing this very well, apparently. How much has that produced? 2,000. Well. That won't help. We would need another. Set it back the way it was. to get some more slag going down the line. And this is now an orphan, so we can get rid of it. Okay, hopefully this will move our slag slurry back up. Let's look at our production graph. The different things we care about. Slag slurry. So it's jumped, but that's not really. It's the mineral sludge. It's hard to know exactly what's going on with that. It could be many things. What is this red line? That's oxygen. No. The red line is steam. Ah, of course. That's our night cycle. Where it fills up during the day and consumes at night. Yeah, wow, we're even further away from being fully solar powered during the day. It's so weird that basic circuits don't require iron at all for anything, except for the machinery to move them around. We're gonna need more solder. Okay. Well, we solved some problems. We discovered some new ones. But the main takeaway of this episode is we have a line of each mineral, of each of the four main sets of plates. I'm not entirely sure it's being built in a sustainable way yet, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm taking a break there, so thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Factorio on the Sea Block mod. Thank you.